back to this finance and operations, right? And we understand the concept of bringing them together and making them more efficient. But Gopal, in your experience, when you think about having done that, and we touch on a lot of IT aspects as well, what do you achieve? What can you share with us?
Look, bringing people together is an uphill task. Okay? And I believe in one philosophy which I've learned in the past, which is, look, what's good for the customer is good for the company as well. And what's good for the company is good for everyone, all departments. So one needs to come together and huddle together, with that philosophy. First. Second thing, IT is the enabler, but it's not the solution. Because if people don't understand the bigger picture of the organization, why you come together, work. But what we also see daily is that the customers are getting very powerful. So your bargaining power as a supplier is lost. And that's where you need to take the reins in your hand and do something about it. And I'll give you an example how it happens. Or you need to diversify your product offering. And you look for other markets, and you look for other customers so that you don't lose your value. Increasingly, what's happening is that most of the large customers, okay, because I worked for companies which are A-rated plus, as well as my company, which is not an investment grade company. And most of our customers who buy products from us are pretty strong as far as their rating is concerned. Now, it is easy for them to get financing from the banks, especially supply chain. So all these companies, what they have done is that they have gone to their banking partners and set up a supply chain financing program, which is, look, you supply to me on terms which are extended. Now, we are not talking about 30 days term, we are talking about 90 days. My cost of funding is very high, so why should I fund you 90 days? But banking partners are willing to set up a program which rides on the higher rating of my customer, which enables me to discount my receivables, not necessarily at the same cost at which the bank funds my customer, but at my cost. So I end up losing in the process. And this is increasingly happening. So, my view is that, look, it's a fantastic thing to do because it helps the supplier get the money early, which is good, but it doesn't help the supplier all the time because it doesn't give the opportunity to the supplier to create its own supply chain financing or increase its own capability to be able to service other clients as well. Because that's not the only client you are selling to, right? Yeah. Which is X, you are selling to the others as well. So how many programs do you expect a supplier to set up with individual customers? Number one. Number two, if you have customers which are varied, which all companies will have, the bigger ones and the smaller ones. The smaller ones are the ones where you can extract a little bit higher premium, but that becomes very important. Yeah. So my philosophy to bring people together is that focus on your customers, your company, and the vision of the company. That's one. Number two, technology definitely is an enabler. And I think that brings people together.